Jerry, did you throw that tape away from Saturday?
Yeah, all the way away. Obviously, it was disappointing. We played so well at home. Did not kind of enjoyed the win on Thursday night, and with the new year, we didn't show up. So we were working hard and moving past it.
You said it was one of your lower points here, that game after the game. How did you address that with the team or personally as a coach?
I mean, we were back in practicing on Sunday, and it was clear.
Do you expect, or have you already seen the team bounce back?
No, I mean, guys, it's one game. I mean, there's not a win or a loss that's going to define your year. We've played extremely well at home. That was obviously somewhat of a perfect storm where, we didn't shoot the ball at all, well at all, and we didn't guard. So we didn't make any shots that kind of stopped the bleeding, and then we, continually had struggled at the defensive end. So, we've got 2 games this week, 2 really tough teams that I think are the 2 best teams in our conference. You have, I think, Butler, who's clearly head and shoulders above everybody, and then you've got a whole bunch of teams fighting for that number 2 spot. And I think Valpo is as good as anybody in our league, other than Butler. They've got everybody back. I mean, literally everyone back on that team, and is having a solid year. So we've got our hands full focusing on what's ahead of us.
Is it the most challenging back-to-back in the league as far as the
transfer? Out of all the travel partners, is that what you're asking? Mm-hmm. Yeah, out of all the travel partner games that you have, I think this game and your Detroit and Wright State games are your most difficult ones, just because of the fact of the travel. You basically are driving all the way to Chicago to play Valpo, and then you turn around and have to travel 3 hours plus to Butler, and then turn around and play on a Sunday in the afternoon. So it's that right there is as hard as it gets in terms of travel and preparation time and trying to get your team ready for that second game.
What specifically are the biggest challenges that Valpo poses?
They shoot the ball very well. I think 1 through 6 guys can, on any given night, can average double-figure points. They're very, very tough in their building. Have always been very good there, and their experience. I mean, they're putting. I think they start 4 out of their top 6 or 4 out of their top 7 are seniors. So, this is a team that has high expectations, but again, our league is obviously a very special league. It's not the Mid-Con. You know what I mean? And they have their hands. They're a good basketball team.
What do you have to do to take away what they do well?
Well, we got to guard. Then we have to guard the perimeter play, which is very, very good. And we've got to make some shots. It's when the ball goes in the basket, everything looks brighter, and you defend harder, and everything looks a lot more positive. And we went from a game where we shot 47% on Thursday night, and shot 30-some% on Saturday. So we have to go on the road and take care of the basketball, shoot the ball.
Jerry, is that the issue, taking care of the basketball away from Bingley Center, for the most part?
There's more than one issue. I mean, you're not going to win on the road if you don't take care of the basketball and if you don't guard people. And one of our problems has been that we've got to guard, and we've got to stop people from doing what they want to do. We have to impose our defensive will on somebody, and that's where our focus has been the last couple of days.
Coach, Josh Shinaki seems like he provided a little bit of a spark in a couple of times I've seen him. What does he maybe need to do to get more playing time?
You know, Josh is, you know, is a guy that we see has a very, very bright future for us. He's getting better every day. It's a big jump from, you know, high school basketball from, you know, where he played to here, and I think he's done a really good job making some very strong strides. Any minutes that you get him for this year is really going to benefit him next year when he becomes a major factor, and Dan's, you know, kind of Dan and Dan Bowder's role and where Damian plays. So as the year goes on and he practices better, more minutes will come his way.
Ashton Ward kind of stepped up Thursday, and then, you know, but it seemed to really zero in on shooting the threes. Have you seen that?
Yeah, he's, you know, he's one of our best 3-point shooters, and you know, he's a guy that you know, on any given night, and more needs to be more on more nights than less nights, needs to step up and make those open shots for us.